Hello everyone, back tuning into today's beautiful weekend forecast. As always, on a Saturday afternoon, we're going to have a detailed look at weather for the week ahead across the British Isles. Got a really interesting week's weather coming up. It's quite wet in the east and south today. Going to be an autumnal chill once that rain is out of the way tonight. Then temperature's going to really push up with a remarkably hot day possible on Tuesday, remarkable for the time of year, with temperatures getting to around 30 degrees, that's 86 Fahrenheit. However, by the end of the week, we're going to be back into autumnal conditions, and that could be, just could, it's a bit speculative, but it could be the definitive switch from summer to autumn by the end of the week. So, some dramatic day-by-day changes coming up for the week ahead. I'll share the detail on that in a second. Before I get on with that, just to say about the ads, there's link articles on all the pages. Have a browse through widgets and click through the links if there's any articles that you're interested in. Thanks so much for doing that. There's video ads on most pages which open our content. When you watch and close back up again, it does help to pay for gavsweathervids.com. So thanks so much for getting involved, and thanks for doing that. Websites using for weekend forecast coming from the weatheroutlook.com and weathercentral.de. You'll find a link to both websites on the links page. And just to say that tomorrow, got two really interesting updates coming tomorrow. It's the second of the winter 2016-2017 updates, and also we've got the exclusive my reinterpretation of the seasonal model from the ECMWF. So that'll be with you tomorrow. So let's get on with the weekend forecast. Got outbreaks of rain on the eastern side of the country at the moment. This has become a very slow-moving band. It is beginning to break up now, but there's some bright colours in there still, indicating some quite heavy outbreaks of rain. This is going to gradually continue to push further into East Anglia and southeastern England, and it will get lighter as it does so through the course of this afternoon, but we've got to keep a few heavier bursts right way in towards the evening across parts of East Anglia and southeast England. This divides the line between the very warm conditions that we've had over recent days, which are gradually slipping away to the east, whereas much cooler air and fresher air coming in from the northwest. It is mostly dry behind this rain band, although there's a few showers across western Scotland and Northern Ireland. Here's today's Arctic pressure chart. So the weather front is just here in the east and the southeast. That'll be moving away into this evening, and then we'll be into this cooler, fresher air from the Atlantic. So outbreaks of rain will continue across the eastern side of England through the course of this afternoon, becoming increasingly patchy and showery, but a few heavier bursts still mixed in down in the southeast by the end of the afternoon. Elsewhere, we'll find it brightening up through the Midlands, Lincolnshire, parts of northeastern England, and then brighter skies are already in across Scotland, Northern Ireland, much of Northern England, Wales. They'll be spreading eastwards through the afternoon. With those brighter skies, it is turning cooler and fresher, so we could still see temperatures around now up to around 22 degrees in the southeast. That's 72 Fahrenheit, still quite warm and humid there, but it will be turning cooler and fresher with most parts of the country actually between around 14 and 19 degrees today. Overnight, we're going to build a little ridge of high pressure across the country, so it's going to be turning dry and clear. The last of the rain will move away from East Anglia and South East England through the course of this evening. And it's going to be basically a dry night, a few showers left around western coast, but I think the bulk of the country will stay dry tonight. Temperatures are going to become cool. Going to be a bit of a shock to the system compared to the warm, humid nights that we've had recently. The temperatures widely going down into single digits, so dropping to around 5 to 10 Celsius. And if there will be a distinct feel of autumn in the air by the morning. Also some mist patches and heavy dew on the grass. Those kind of conditions first thing on sunny morning. But sunny will be a nice day. We've got low pressure developing out to the west. Quite a deep area of low pressure brushing to the west of Ireland and western Scotland. The ridge is rebuilding to the east of us, though. That's starting to turn the winds around into the south. More on that in a moment. But for Sunday, we'll start off on quite a cool note with mist patches and sunny spells. And it's basically going to be a dry day with good sunny spells coming through. Could be some showery rain into western Scotland and the far west line by the end of the afternoon. And you'll notice the ice bars are tightening in the west and northwest indicating stronger winds coming through there. But we've got light winds elsewhere, so it won't feel too bad. But temperatures are going to be cooler than we've had recently, again between around 14 and 19 Celsius. London perhaps going up to around 20 degrees. Now we move through into Monday. In fact, that's gone a little bit wrong, so what I've got to do is go back and get Monday's chart up for you, which is this one. There we go. Sorry about that. So on Monday, we've got high pressure on the eastern side, or to the eastern side of the country, with low pressure out to the west. And this is bringing the winds, yes, you've guessed it, back up from the south. So hot air is beginning to push back up from France. What we'll find is that we have quite a heavy band of rain just here across western Scotland and Northern Ireland. That will be persistent rain as well, lasting throughout the day. But elsewhere, go further east, and the bulk of the country going to be dry, with increasing amounts of warm sunshine developing through the course of the day. Have to watch out for cloud. We're into September, and as we know from what I've had over the past few days, cloud does have a limiting effect on the temperatures at this time of year, but potentially Monday could see temperatures going up to around 27 degrees in the east. That's 81 Fahrenheit. But again, it is dependent on how much sunshine comes through. I think there'll be more sunshine early next week compared to what we've had over the past few days. And it will be starting to feel humid down in the south and southeast as well. And that humidity will continue into Tuesday. Tuesday is the peak of the temperatures, and within this warm and humid air across the country, you have got instability developing, so you've got a bit of a thundery low beginning to spark off. It's quite a complex setup for Tuesday into the middle part of the week. But what I think we'll find is that the bulk of the country will have a dry day on Tuesday with a mix of sunny spells and patchy cloud. Down to the southwest, parts of Wales, southwest England, Ireland will see thundery showers or thunderstorms breaking out by the end of Tuesday afternoon. But many places will stay dry. And it could really be a remarkably hot day for mid-September. So temperatures easily going at 25, 26 degrees widely across the country. But some parts of the southeast, so perhaps around London, we could see those temperatures going up to 30 degrees on Tuesday. That's 86 Fahrenheit. It's around 12 degrees above average for mid-September. And to put that another way, if we was to be that far below average in mid-September, we would probably be seeing maximum temperatures somewhere around 6 or 7 degrees on the eastern side, which would be remarkably cool for middle part of September. So a very warm, if not hot day coming up on Tuesday, with mostly dry conditions and thundery showers breaking out down in the southwest. And then we move through into Wednesday, and this is where the breakdown starts to take place. A thundery low will be across the country. The detail on how this happens is very difficult, but I think we'll start off still with thundery showers left in the southwest. They'll tend to die out through the morning, and then through the afternoon, I think we'll see renewed activity breaking out across the UK, with the risk of heavy showers or thunderstorms almost anywhere by the end of Wednesday. There could be some big downpours in there also. They'll continue into Wednesday night. Temperatures will still be very warm and humid in the east, up to around 24 or 25 degrees. But Ireland, Wales and southwest England on the western side of this thundery low will turn much cooler, with temperatures there of just 15 or 16 Celsius. Heavy showers and thunderstorms are likely to gather across the country on Wednesday night and push northwards into northern England and Scotland through Thursday. And then they'll carry on northwards and eastwards during Thursday, which allows this significantly cooler air to come in from the Atlantic. So this looks like it's going out with a bit of a bang, this particular warm spell around the middle part of the week. Thursday could start off with a lot of heavy rain or thunderstorms across northern England and Scotland. They'll push northwards, eastwards, clear out of the way, and then brighter skies tucking in behind with these westerly, southwesterly winds, and temperatures will take a very dramatic tumble as this westerly wind comes in. So maximum temperatures will probably be first thing in the morning on the eastern side of the country, probably still around 18 to 20 on the eastern side first thing on Thursday morning, but through the day we would like to see temperatures dropping, and we'll finish up probably somewhere between around, say, 13 and 18 Celsius, feeling much more like autumn by Thursday evening. Now, then into Friday, we've got a weather system coming in off the Atlantic. It's going to bring a band of quite heavy rain, potentially across the country. Outbreaks of rain moving through on Friday morning, followed by sunshine and showers. You'll notice quite tightly packed skies, but it'll be pretty windy, wet and windy conditions, and temperatures will be around 13 to 17 Celsius. It's going to feel distinctly autumnal by the time we get through into Friday. And then as we go through into the weekend, well, Saturday could build a little bit of a ridge from the southwest. This is within cool air though, so no return to hot temperatures, quite cool, but mostly dry with sunshine on Saturday. And then Sunday could see a return to wet and windy weather, particularly in the northwest. Temperatures look relatively cool throughout next weekend. Finally, have a look at charts from the weather outlook. So we've got outbreaks of rain in the southeast through the course of this afternoon. Elsewhere, brighter skies pushing down from the northwest with temperatures turning cooler. A cool night tonight will lead to a fine start on Sunday with plenty of sunny spells, but we will find some showery rain in the far northwest. The bulk of the country will be dry with nice spells of pleasantly warm autumnal sunshine, but nothing overly dramatic. But then we go through to Monday. That's when the heat starts to push back up from the south. We'll have quite a wet day across Ireland and western Scotland, but the bulk of the country will be dry with increasingly hot sunshine down in the southeast. Tuesday is the peak of the temperatures. Look at that, 30 degrees, 86 Fahrenheit, certainly possible somewhere like London. A lot of dry weather, although there could be an increasing risk of thundery showers or thunderstorms breaking out down in the southwest and across Ireland by the end of the day. And then we go through into Wednesday, where we'll find, probably after a dryish morning, quite a bit of rain breaking out on Wednesday afternoon. Again, heavy showers or thunderstorms, particularly across England and Wales. They'll gather into the evening and push northwards. Still very warm and humid in the east, but turning much cooler in the west. And then we go through into Thursday, where we'll find, I think, much cooler air coming in from the west, so showers moving in from the west, and temperatures will be a lot cooler as well. Look at that, we're down to just 20 degrees in the south, and in the north we're into mid-teens. And then we end the week on Friday with a band of wet and windy weather coming across the country, followed by showers. And look at those temperatures, signalling 12 to 18 Celsius at best, with strong winds and heavy rain. It will feel very much like autumn has set in. So huge contrast this week. Very interesting week's weather coming up. We're starting off cool and quite wet down in the south at the moment. We're going to turn very remarkably hot by Tuesday, and then have a thundery breakdown midweek. It's into autumn by the end of the week. Summer to autumn. That's all for now. Don't forget, tomorrow we're looking at the second update for the winter of 16-17. Also, we'll have that interpretation of the ECMWS seasonal model. That'll be covering the winter period as well. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.